I'm thinking of starting a delivery service, like DHL or whatever the other companies, not getting them. So, as a part of this exploring spiritual America, we been going through various things. As you know, we started from Tennessee, from Isha Institute. Around Tennessee, the ashram where we are, this was Cherokee Nation at one time. And now the infamous Trail of Tears and the Indian Removal Act, which did that, it left a lot of pain and misery in people. Terrible things happened. Well, that's history. But the Native American people moved on, and wherever they went, they settled down and tried to revive their ways. Not to be, but still very doggedly they have kept their culture to whatever extent they can in these changing times. And riding from there, this is just day 3, already my speedometer is reading 1,872 miles. That must be over 2,500 kilometers, 2,800 kilometers probably, 3 days. So you know what we've been doing. On the way, we visited some very interesting places like the Mammoth Caves, and Mammoth Caves being the largest cave system on the planet, over 400 miles. Yes, 400 miles. People are asking me variety of questions from family, from friends and various other volunteers. Sadhguru, what is it that drives you like this? I just want you to know, I am the one who is driving it, nothing driving me anywhere. Well, adventure or sense of adventure springs in you not because of your need for conquest. When you develop an immense sense of love for something, naturally you will stretch beyond your limits. So one must understand that some freaky ambition of proving who you are is not adventure. When you develop a certain sense of… a very profound sense of love for something, you will naturally stretch yourself beyond all limits. For that little boy, if he's still on, I must tell you, a few months ago I met Jane Goodall. If you don't know who she is, you must look it up. So when she was a little girl, her sense of adventure made her go and sleep in a chicken coop because she wanted to see how the chicken will lay their eggs, how the eggs will hatch. So she went and slept in the chicken coop. You must understand, adventure means, first thing is they take away all your comforts. This is the basic principle. I've trekked in the Himalayas. These days, I'm better equipped these days, I'm over 60 now, but I've slept on the street side culverts in freezing cold without any kind of warm clothes, just with a thick t-shirt and trousers, and adventured on. Well, the comfort of a bed, the comfort of warm meals, and a clean bathroom. All this vanishes from your life. So people go through these things not because they're trying to prove who they are. People go through this because there is a profound sense of love for something, for which they're willing to forego anything to just touch that dimension. So later on, I'm continuing the story for the little boy. Jane Goodall went on to become one of the foremost authorities on anything concerned with primates. Our understanding in the world of what the primates are, what they're capable of, various aspects of how they live, what they eat, how they relate to each other, how they respond to each other, and how human they are. I'm telling you, has come to us mainly because of her work. So, from sleeping in a chicken coop might have looked like a crazy nonsense, but it is that willingness to go through whatever, to know something, to stretch your knowing, to stretch your perception, to touch something beyond the limitations of what you are right now is the basis of adventure. And without adventure, what are you? A venture, Pile up your profits. I'm thinking of starting a delivery service, like DHL or whatever the other companies, I'm not getting them. That post-death, it will be delivered, all your goods, like Amazon, why not? All the things that you accumulate I'm planning to have a delivery service that when you're gone, wherever you're gone, hell or heaven, we'll deliver your refrigerator, we'll deliver your clothes and, everything that you have gathered, and 112 pairs of footwear that you have. I'm thinking of starting a delivery service, it's a surefire business, what do you think? Time to adventure. That means you're not a transactional life, you're just a life. Because life is not a transaction. Life is about transcendence, not transactions. If you do not transcend your own limitations, if you do not transcend the limitations of your concepts, the limitations of your own mental strategies, the limitations of your emotions, and limitations of what you like and dislike, there's no adventure, just a venture, profit-making venture. That is why, to transport all your profits with you post your demise, I'm thinking of starting a company. Don't make me start this company, that means you're finished. Here we are in Cahokia, a city of mounds, Indian mounds. We will be showing these pictures and stuff to you, videos to you, but just to tell you, the Native American culture is not just what you have seen in the Wild West movies, where they come hoo-hooing on their horsebacks and shooting arrows at everybody that they see. No, they were well-developed cities. The Cahokia at one time held a population of anywhere between 20 to 40,000 people. Some of the mounds here are over 5,000 years old. For over 5,000 years, a city with that kind of population, with all the necessary arrangements, with a whole elaborate spiritual and religious processes and rituals and an economic system of their own existed. They have been living in this land for anywhere between 10 to 40,000 years. They're as much land as land is. So we will be exploring Cahokia today. Be with us, ride with me.